What's up guys, TheJordude here, back again with another Shadowverse deck and gameplay video. So, as always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And we got over 75 likes in the first week. I'll post another video with more gameplay with the deck. The deck we're featuring today is Puppet Portal Craft for rotation. And of course this is after the release of Dawnbreak Nightedge. So Puppet's got quite a bit of nice support as the archetype. I would say more support than the artifact archetype did. And so yeah, mainly the new card that we're featuring in this deck is Orchis Puppet Girl. Of course, if you don't have two puppets in your hand, you get 3 into your hand, but if you do have 2, you could choose to either play her as the Resolute Puppet or the Vengeful Puppet. I would say 80% of the time or more you're going to be playing the Vengeful Puppet, and then you could get a lot of burst damage in because your puppets turn into Marionette, Uno, and Deuce, which the Deuce get Storm and become 3/2s. So Orchis Puppet Girl, very powerful card for the puppet archetype of Portal Craft. Other support we got, this is just an additional 2-drop Bear Puppeteer, just a 2/2. Similar to what Puppet Portal Craft was pre-expansion, we do have some artifact cards in this deck, such as Magic Steel Lion and Icarus. Basically, you're adding the ancient artifacts, the analyzing artifacts. These are the best artifacts in my opinion, because they're only 1 play point. They either have Storm or they cycle itself, and you have ways to, because you're adding artifacts in your deck, you do have ways to tutor them out so you don't dilute your deck, such as this new card as well, Miriam's Synthetic Being. You could, when you have Resonance active, you could transform her into the La Diobitium, which adds the artifact into your hand, so that cycles it out. Of course, you already have Fervent Machine Soldier, and as well as the Spinaria artifact, which could tutor out artifacts. So you have ways to send out the artifacts that you put into your deck. You have Magna Legacy in here, just 2 of them, because you do need some AoE damage, especially with the current meta, where you see some Forest Crafts, a lot of Sword Crafts. Sword Crafts especially is what you have Magna Legacy in for it. You could have a response to something like King Arthur, for example, or just whatever they play, because they flood the board. Your finishers obviously are the Orchis Puppet Girl. If not, you also have your Vengeful Puppeteer Noah. So yeah, this is the deck, guys. A lot of you guys were wanting me to play some Puppet Portal Craft on stream, so here is the deck that I found that is pretty good. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below. I'll put a question down below, and you guys can reply to that. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Hey guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on that notification so you know when new videos are up. Give this video a thumbs up and drop a comment down below. As always guys, I appreciate the support and thank you so much for watching my video. Runecraft. It could be Dirt. I think Dirt's very strong right now for Rune, but it's probably like a Giant Chimera or some kind of combo deck. We got a hard model there. We'd rather have a 2-drop, which we end up finding. Okay, so it's actually going to be Dirt. Smart man. Dirt Rune is pretty strong right now because it's good against Swords, good against Portal. So it's got a good matchup right now. It did lose a couple of things which make the deck a bit weaker, but I still think it's a strong deck. We're just going to go face here. He's going to trade for me. It's not like he could get more Earth Essence off of this mage. So he's likely to do the trade for me. Oh, he's actually just going to go face. Okay. Interesting. That means I could go for the value trade here, which is pretty nice for me. I guess he wants to go face because he is playing Dirt Rune, so he doesn't need that face damage. He can evolve this Mage of Nightfall to get 6 damage in, which is a lot. But then he has to deal with this board somehow. Like, I have quite a bit of power on the board. It's going to be pretty clutch. Like, if you could get a really good Levi, then it's really hard to come back from a strong Levi that clears my board. He evolved his mage. No, he's going to go face. Okay. We could trade in, substitute, play the analyzing artifact to evolve to trade that. He doesn't have Levi this turn, which is important. Because yeah, I can evolve to kill this. The other option actually is to evolve this analyzing artifact, puppet strings, and trade. Because I have to evolve anyways. I might as well get the extra damage in. Yeah, I like this. It's not like the puppeteer strings doesn't really get much better in this matchup. To put him down to 8, he can't Levi yet. He also can't play Grand Summoning, so we're in a pretty good spot right now. So he's actually just dead. Because of the substitution could clear this ward, we evolve, push 8. Nice. Alright, another Ringcraft. Let's just throw us all back. Try to find 2 drop. Got him. Okay, so the Icarus adds the 2 ancient artifacts in, and we have 2 Miriams, so we can fetch them back into our hand. Pretty strong. Turn 3, I can actually play Miriam plus the artifact. Do I prefer the Rush or the Analyzing? Against Rune. It's hard to say because it really depends what kind of rune it is. I'm gonna go with the draw artifacts. Yeah, it's really hard to say because if it's like dirt rune for example, then we would want the rush artifacts. But if it's like playing a slower, if he's playing like a Chimera rune, then I would want the Oh my god. I picked the wrong one. That's awkward. That's very awkward. Well, we have a Radiant and a Prime artifact, so we could storm him now. Don't think I want to enhance this just for a puppet. It's fine. I mean, we get a Radiant artifact in the deck, which could storm face, so actually it might be good because he's playing like a combo rune, so I might need that storm damage. Except we missed that, like we would have had a 2-1 on the board, which would have hit face maybe twice, which would have been the same thing. And draw me a card. So it's still wrong, like you want to fetch the artifact. And get the chip damage in with the flower doll. We draw our Orcus, so if we could get 2 puppets in, ideally we want like more puppets, maybe like ideally we want 4 so we can maximize our Orcus damage, which would be 9. But with our hand it looks kinda hard to get 9 puppets or 4 puppets. Got the prime artifact. This one I for sure want to fetch an artifact here. Yeah. So we trade here, and then we can use our puppet to trade into this Chimera. We might just play this Orcus to add 3 puppets in our hand and then try to draw a Noah. Because if we draw a Noah, then it's actually just, it's easier to get burst damage in than setting up an Orcus. We can also just play Prime Artifact next turn. It's not as good as like a Mordecai because at the start of my turn it summons it, which means I don't get to attack with it. Should just be annoying for him to deal with. And if we don't draw anything good next turn, then that's just our play. He's out of play points though, so he's going to be taking the 6. Oh no, he's got Chimera. Dang, that Chimera coming in clutch. Okay, we have Orcus into Orcus, so turn 8 we Orcus, and turn 9 we could just play the Vengeful Puppet. Which will give me 6 damage, so I need some more damage. He's definitely playing the Giant Chimera, right? These kind of runes also have the strategy of going for Prophecy of Doom, but because he hasn't played a Rooney, that strategy is like gone. Because the game's not going to get long enough where you could play Rooney, get the Prophecy and spell boost it, and play the Prophecy and kill me at that point. So he's pretty much going for the Giant Chimera finish. He doesn't have too many spell boosts though. We could get a small estimate by seeing how many shadows he's got. Does he deal with this? Like, he wants to kill this, so I just don't hit him for 5, right? Maybe he doesn't care and just goes face. Oh, he does. So we can substitution and use the Puppet to kill the Chimera. I think that's probably good. Yeah, so the problem with going like Orcus that turn is that it just wasn't that good. It takes up my entire turn. I probably have to use one of the puppets to kill the Chimera. But then I leave up the Rooney, which gives him the free spell boost in his hand, which we don't want, right? So this is way more efficient, and I gotta build my board. Mysterious Circle is probably not the best thing he would want. Actually, the mistake of adding the Prime Artifact and the Radiant Artifact actually seems to be working out here, oddly enough. Okay. So I add 3 puppets. 2 puppets can go in here, this goes in here. Trades, so I could deal 8. Let's see what we draw first. Ah, interesting. So now we could do 10. Yeah, we might as well puppet the strings here. And we could get the damage in. I'm using the substitution there so I can have 2 puppets in my hand for Orcus next turn. Because we just need 2 puppets because First one becomes the Marionette Uno, second one becomes the Do, and then the Do hits him for 3. So if he Giant Chimeras here to clear my board, it's fine, we still kill him. Yeah, and just the Giant Chimera for 20. So I take 11, but that's fine. We had set it up for this turn.